Hey, we're back. Coon Prairie Ramblers. Hey, and we got some interesting things we're here going to talk about. I mean, nothing gets more interesting than a paper bag.
We're going to let it out of the bag right now.
Paper or plastic?
Yeah.
Paper, what is your preference? Paper or plastic, and why?
Well, my previous marriage.
Was
Was
in the bag.
Boy, I never went to the store. My previous wife never let me go to the store.
Wow.
I don't know why. Because she was a do-it-herself thing. I mean, she always decorated the Christmas tree by herself. Everything had to be her way. So I said that's fine. I didn't mind not going to the store. But one day she sent me to the store to get some tea or some
tea bags.
What's that sweetened, that unsweet, that pre-sweetened.
Blend or something?
NutraSweet.
I don't know, some kind of tea.
Saccharin.
Half and half.
Yeah, but anyway.
Saccharin.
Nasty stuff.
It took me a while to find it. It took me a long while to find it. When I finally found it, I went up to the checkout counter, and I put it up there, and I was so proud of myself. I was going to buy that thing.
Mel scores, all right.
And then the lady behind at the cash register, she says, or the guy down at the end, bagging up the groceries, he says, plastic or paper? And I said, well, I just wanted tea. That's all I wanted. And he said, no, plastic or paper? And I was thinking, I just want tea. And then the lady behind the cashier, she says, sir, he wants to know if you want a plastic bag or a paper bag. And at this point, I'm thinking, well, who cares? Just give me a bag.
At this point, he's thinking, I need to phone a friend.
Yeah.
But they didn't have cell phones back then, so he was on his own. So he went home with the wrong thing, probably, and got in trouble.
Let's see, which one? What, I'd be safest to go home with I was comfortable with paper bags at that point because plastic was just coming in,
Did you remember ever seeing any plastic bags around the house? That would have been your first clue.
Yeah.
Like people save them, like my wife.
When I was a little bitty boy, and the devil called my name, I used to carry my lunch to school in a big paper bag, like from Publix.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Except you didn't have Publix, you had Kroger.
We had Kroger, that's right. Oh, that was intuitive of you.
Yeah, very intuitive.
Well, you don't see much. I don't even know if they have paper bags available. You have to request them or what?
Some places do still have them.
It's like when they say paper or plastic, they mean do you have money or a credit card? That's what they mean. They say paper or plastic. Now, how are you going to pay for this?
Yeah.
What do you ever do with your leftover bag?
Oh, my goodness.
They go into a little dispenser thing. It stays there, hangs on the wall, and it stays there forever.
It's like
until you need a bag and you pull
cloth bag and you can pull them out the bottom.
Yeah, you pull one out the little hole.
You stuff them in the top and there's a hole where they come out.
So y'all don't use them, reuse them around the house much?
Well, they do, yeah.
They go in small trash cans.
We use them
Seems
trash
like
cans
we
a lot.
collect a whole bunch of them.
We also, one day I was walking the dog and I had to use in my little motor scooter and I didn't want to, it's electronic. I didn't want to get the controls wet on there, so I put a plastic bag from Walmart over there.
Yeah.
Might have been Winn-Dixie, but anyhow, I put the bag over there and made it waterproof and drove around.
I thought you were going to do something else while you was walking the dog. Which
That's
brings
what I
me,
thought.
You can do that.
Which brings me to what I used it for just last week. My dog Willie, he's pretty good about this, but once in a while he'll have an accident on the back porch. I got to teach him how to open the door. But anyway, or get him a doggy door. But anyway, I went out there one morning and he left a surprise for me out there. So you do take a bag and you stick your hand in it. Then you pick up the stuff. Then you turn it inside out and drop it inside another bag. So you got two bags full.
Yes, sir. 2 bags full.
That's right. And you tie a nice knot in it, put it in the trash. You can't smell it or nothing. So
well, that's wonderful. Sure beats
jam up and jelly tight.
A lot of other things. But I tell you, when I was a kid, there was no choice. You got
paper bag. They had different sizes, different thicknesses. And sometimes they were double bagged.
Mom would always fold them up nice and flat. Had a place in the cabinet where she'd stack them up in the cabinets there. And she used to cook us donuts that were made out of biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
You take a canned biscuit. The only time we ever had canned biscuits also was to make a donut. And then she cuts a little hole in the middle of them, fried up those donuts. And then she puts sugar and cinnamon in the paper bag, shake them donuts in there.
After they're fried, so the stuff will stick to them. That's a taste of heaven right there. Eat them hot.
Fried chicken. When she made fried chicken, she'd put the flour and the seasonings in that paper bag, put 2 or 3 pieces of chicken in there, shake it up.
So she invented shake and bake.
She was
before anybody heard about it. Shake and fry.
Shake and fry. And it works real good because, you really get the coating on there good.
Oh, yeah. Instead of trying to do it by hand dredging it or whatever.
And, back in then, those days, we used paper bags for a lot of things, but even out today, we use, like you said, we use them for trash bags and They're pooper scoopers. They're
Right.
waterproof. I've actually seen people running for their cars
Yeah.
with plastic
They
bags
go on their heads.
over their heads for
Wow.
rain bonnets.
Now, you can also attach your G.I. Joe to it and use it as a parachute.
Oh yeah,
There you
Throw
go.
them up in
There's
the
a
air
use.
and let them parachute down.
yeah. You fold it up just
Yeah.
right, and you throw it.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't
Splat.
want to chase a rabbit very far.
Let's
here.
go.
Right.
Did y'all see that guy jump out of that airplane?
Nope.
Holy.
Yeah, yeah. And with no parachute.
No parachute,
That's
no
right.
no suit, nothing.
Right, right. I didn't
Splat.
realize he
He-
did not have it because I wasn't playing the sound on right away.
Yeah.
And I'm
And then
thinking, and
he-
I'm watching him thinking, when's he going to open his parachute? Well, he doesn't.
No, and he hits a catch net, a giant catch net, and that
Yeah.
thing stretches like you don't think it's
And
ever
he
going
lands
to
in it, or he uses
Yeah, he
it?
At
lands
the
in
very
it.
last second, he spins to his back and hits
Yeah.
it, lands in his back on his back.
What if he'd have missed it?
It'd have killed him dead
He'd
away.
been dead. And
He jumped from 2,500 feet.
7,500 feet.
There you go. I knew it
Yeah.
was a 500.
Yeah.
He better
He was
be
high
sure
enough
what
that he
you're
had to have
doing.
oxygen.
Over a mile.
He had to have oxygen when he first jumped out. But I don't think it's
And other guys parachuted out with him, and they had chutes, and they kind of like
The
watched.
smart ones.
let's say
Yeah.
that he had a plastic bag for backup.
Yeah.
He would go
There
hold
you
it
go.
over there.
Uh-huh. But the net-
that's our
A bunch of
segue.
plastic bags.
That's our segue into that little
Was the
episode.
net paper or plastic?
It was plastic.
Did they ask him on the
Man,
way down, you want paper or plastic?
Well,
I
I
tell you, you can't believe how far that thing stretched with him in it.
Yeah.
I
would
mean,
have to, but at the speed he's going and his weight,
I was waiting for him to go flying back up in
He
the air
was
again,
kinda
but he
like-
didn't.
like a
I
rubber
don't know.
band.
What
Yeah,
they have
like
it
a-
attached to, like Fort Mountains or
Yeah,
something?
like
or,
4 telephone poles.
yeah.
That's
Real
foolish
high.
right there. That's a death wish.
Yeah.
I'd want that thing very well engineered.
I bet his insurance company dropped him just before he did it. They saw he's going to do it on you on Facebook. So they probably
go,
called him
"What?"
up and he said,
You know,
"We're
And
canceling your
everybody
policy
went
right
running
now."
out there to see if he was okay. And then when he stood up, they realized he was okay. And then it became jubilation. You know?
Well, they want to see him splatter. I guarantee.
Oh, yeah,
some
that's
of
what
them.
everybody watched it for.
Like watching the races.
Yeah.
They want to see somebody.
You'll watch
flip
them for
out.
3 hours just to see a good wreck.
Not me. I cannot do that.
Y'all got any more unusual ways you've used a paper or plastic bag?
I was when I was a kid, I always wanted a coonskin hat, and I didn't have one until I was a teenager. So I was way behind in the fad. But in the meantime, I would take a bag that was about a little bit bigger than the size of my head, and I would cut it out kind of like a bowl where it'd fit. But I'd leave a long strip for a tail in the back, and I'd get my crayons and I'd color the stripes on it like a raccoon, like a coonskin hat, and I'd wear this paper sack on my head, running around the house all the time. And thank God there's no pictures of that.
Yeah.
That is a good thing.
That worked for me.
Or video.
But people,
I think we all had coonskin hats.
I finally got mine. I've still got it. But when I was a teenager, I worked at a couple different grocery stores, and you had to use your paper bags just right. You had to double bag them and know how much you could put in of this, how much you could put into that, what you could put on top,
of what.
And you get really fast at bagging, and you can look at the pile of groceries coming down the thing, and you can guesstimate how many bags, and you can just knock them right out, and you get a better tip that way.
You know, 7,500 feet isn't all that high.
No, it only
Then you
took
climb up there and look down one time.
2 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Till he hit the net. I
The-
think it was 2
the
minutes.
water tower at Jeepers was like 100 feet, and I multiply that and see if
Have
you
you
can
ever
climb up
tried-
there and bail out.
Have you ever jumped off of that?
No, but I've climbed it 3 times.
You should jump off of it. What
I
they
don't think
call
so.
base jumpers.
How many paper bags would it take you to protect you on the way down?
A bunch.
I'd have to
And
be-
you'd have to hope it was no tearing.
I'd have to be wrapped up like the Michelin Man, and then I'm still going to jump with a parachute.
We need to go to the store right now.
You hungry?
No, it's
Oh, we got the signal from the last behind the glass. We're less than 30 seconds, so yeah, blame it. We're on to segment 3 already, so y'all stick close by, and we'll be back.